This is connected to my next point. They don't plan for anything. I understand that plans don't always go as planned, but that doesn't mean don't have a plan. Come on now. Yes, there's a difference between not worrying about tomorrow, not worrying and thinking, overthinking things. But come on now, you got to have a plan. And if somebody doesn't want to plan for anything, they don't really value it. You will find, look hard in somebody's life and see what they work hard for. Sometimes it's nothing. But come on now. A lot of people have at least one thing that they go super hard for, that they're self-sacrificing for. And if they can't be that way with seeking God about you being their lifelong partner, probably a red flag. They're just out for a good time, passing time, being confused or whatever. And they're comfortable with that. So if they're comfortable living like that, that don't mean you have to be comfortable like that. You don't need to be with somebody like that on any level. Okay, what else? No wife, husband requirements. No marriage goals. Now look, if you want to just be friends, fine, right? But don't be trying to get no affections. Don't be trying to look for some physical connection. Hey, that rhymed. I'm just saying though, people always try to say, oh, marriage is a piece of paper and I don't want to think that far. You know, I got to put a girl's voice too. Marriage is a piece of paper and I don't want to think that hard, that far. Come on now. Yes, marriage, you do sign the paper, right? But we know that it's something serious. We know that just try talking to some folks that has gotten a divorce. Okay, it's more than just a piece of paper. That's actually the reason why they don't want to sign it, because they know it's a higher title, higher value, higher responsibility. That is not only a legal agreement, but if you're a born again believer in Christ Jesus, that is also a spiritual agreement and covenant with God involved. So you have two head honchos holding you accountable to the vows that you made. So people know why they don't sign the piece of paper. So if somebody's coming at you like that, but they want, again, as I said in one of the other videos, marriage perks, but no marriage works, it's a bunch of, you know what, cock-a-doodle-doo, okay? A bunch of cockle-doodle-doo. All right, let's move on. What else? Party-hardy people. If their heart is all in the party, okay, they're just looking for a good time by default. You are going to get used, because even if they don't have ill intentions to try to hurt you, right? A lot of people say, oh, I didn't mean to hurt you and I lied so I don't hurt your feelings. Look now, the bottom line is this. If you're doing me wrong behind my back or to my face, that's going to hurt me whether you wanted to hurt me or not. So these party-hardy people, it gets back to that, being specific to the party-hardy people. They just want a high stimulating feeling a lot of times in their life. And that's kind of hard to feel. They're in the nightclubs. They always need to be out doing just high stimulant activities, thrilling activities. They want to live on the edge. They always want to be excited. Sometimes that leads these people to doing risky, wrong, mistreating type of things to people, because they kind of get a high off of doing the wrong thing behind your back. They kind of get a high off of sneaking around. You got to watch out for people like that. And sometimes, a lot of times, more often than not, these are the party-hardy people. They're the drinkers. They're the smokers. They're the ones that just need to be in a high, super high energy environment. That means they have a hard time coming down and settling and being calm. So guess what? When you're at home watching TV, they might be bored. If you're reading a book or having some fruitful conversation, or should be fruitful, they're probably bored. They maybe don't like sitting. I get it. People don't always want to be cooped up in the house. I get it. But come on now. If you need to be out the house all the time, it's just something ain't right about that. Something in the milk ain't cream, as my one of my pastors used to say. So watch out for the party-hardy people. They're always looking for the next thrill. And it's going to be hard for you to fill those shoes. It really will be. And they won't be thinking rational a lot of times, especially if they're under the influence of the different drugs out here. So what else do we have?